everyone and welcome to another video. In this one, I'm going to be checking out the new DLC weapons in Black Ops 4 for 100% free. So if you guys actually did not know, not that long ago, the time you're recording this video, Operation Absolute Zero just dropped in Black Ops 4, and with Absolute Zero came 3 new DLC weapons, one of which is the Secret Santa melee weapon, as well as the Damon 3 XB, and then finally at tier 100 you get the SWAT RFT assault rifle. Now, unfortunately, if you want to get any of these new DLC weapons, the first one is unlocked at tier 25, and then the first ranged weapon is unlocked at tier 50, so you're going to have to grind quite a bit if you do want to unlock these DLC weapons and be able to use them today. However, fortunately enough for you, there's actually a playlist in Black Ops 4 that was added today, and it is called Blackjack's Gun Game. Now, what it actually is it is gun game, however, it has the new DLC weapons in this playlist, so it does not matter what tier you are, you can use the new DLC weapons for 100% free in Black Ops 4. As you can see over here, I'm already tier 25, and that's just because I had some extra COD points that I got from pre-ordering the game, and I decided to spend them on buying some tiers of the Battle Pass, and that's just because I do want to get the new DLC weapons as quickly as I possibly can, and it is worth it for me, because honestly, there really isn't that much stuff to spend your COD points on that is worth it in my opinion. So that's how come I decided to buy all the way up to tier 24, and then I unlocked tier 25. So maybe a little bit later in this video, I might go ahead and try out the Secret Santa melee weapon. And yeah guys, now that I got the intro out of the way, let's actually dive right into our first game. Alright guys, so as you can see, we are going to be joining up into our first game, and this time we are going to be playing Blackjack's Gun Game on Nuketown. And that's the thing, if you actually did not know, there was a new specialist added into Black Ops 4, and you unlock the specialist at tier 1 of the new operation. However, unfortunately right now you cannot use the new specialist, and that's just because there is a glitch, which means that even though you unlock it, you cannot use it, at least until the glitch is going to be fixed. However, it's not really too big of a deal, because since you can't use specialist in gun game, it's basically what cosmetic character you want to use. So you know what, I'm actually just going to be using Profit over here and seeing exactly how well we can do. Now, if you actually did not know, the first DLC weapon is actually going to be the Damon, or the submachine gun, and here it is. As you can see over here, this is the new submachine gun. It's quite interesting looking in Black Ops 4, and it is a burst fire submachine gun, and we are going to be getting a kill with it very quickly. Alright, there we go. We just got a kill with the new Damon submachine gun in Black Ops 4, which is pretty cool. Alright, now as you can see, this is actually the new SWAT, or the new assault rifle in Black Ops 4 that you unlock at tier 100. And that's the thing guys, although you can use the new DLC weapons, you can only get 1 kill with them, which is kind of unfortunate. It would be really cool if you were able to use them and actually get a couple kills with them. However, it's not too big of a deal. And also guys, if you would like to, feel free to comment down below what are your thoughts on the new DLC weapons in Black Ops 4 if you have used them, as well as if you have not used the new DLC weapons, feel free to comment down below what are your thoughts on how Treyarch is adding in the new DLC weapons into Black Ops 4. For me, I have mixed opinions on it. On one hand, I really do like it because it means that everyone gets a chance to get the new DLC weapons, and it's not like it's locked behind a supply drop system, being that the only way that you can really get the new DLC weapons is 100% off of luck, which is really good in my opinion. And if you want to get the new DLC weapons, all you have to do is grind the game. Oh, there we go, we just got a no-scope. But it means that if you want to get the new DLC weapons, you have to grind the game, which I think is how new DLC weapons should be, being that if you want to get them, you have to play the game. And as you can see, this is actually the new DLC melee weapon, and that's going to be our first game. But as I was mentioning, I think that if you want to get the new DLC weapons, you should have to grind the game. However, if you want to get them right away, you do have to spend money to actually buy the tiers. And that's the thing, I really do like how everyone can get the new DLC weapons in Black Ops 4. However, the only problem that I have with the system, and that is, if you want to get the new DLC weapons, there's no feasible way that you can get them right away. The first ranged DLC weapon, which is actually the Damon submachine gun, you unlock at tier 50, which means that the only way that you can unlock the new submachine gun on day 1 is either by grinding the game just ludicrously, so that way you can make it up to tier 50, or buy all the tiers to tier 50. That's something that I don't really like, because it means that the only way that you can get them on day 1 is essentially essentially by buying the tiers to actually unlock the new submachine gun or the new assault rifle. As kind of a stark comparison compared to other Call of Duty games, for example, in Call of Duty World War II, whenever there were new DLC weapons, you could unlock them with your armory credits, which means that effectively you can get them on day one. In Black Ops 3, if new DLC weapons dropped and if you had a Grand Slam or a triple play or anything like that, it is possible that you will be getting the new DLC weapons. However, that's not the case for Black Ops 4. Now that's the thing, a new specialist was added into the game and you get that at tier 1, so maybe in the future, maybe there is a new DLC weapon and it is set at tier 1, so that means as soon as the new operation goes live, you make it up to tier 1 and then you can use the new DLC weapon, similar to how at tier 1 you can actually unlock the new specialist. But we're going to have to see, because I don't think that whenever there is a new operation, Treyarch is going to be releasing a new specialist into the game. Hopefully in the future the new DLC weapons are at a lower tier, so that means you can use them effectively on day 1 and you don't have to spend money to buy tiers or anything like that. At least for one of the DLC weapons, there's really no issue with having at least one of the DLC weapons being at tier 100. That's completely okay. Also guys, if you watch the gameplay, when I joined up into this game, I was down 140 points and I was able to make a comeback. Unfortunately, we were not able to secure the win. However, we did come in top 3, which is pretty good in my opinion. Now that's the thing guys, in my opinion, the new operation is better than the old operation that was in Black Ops 4, and it's for a couple reasons. First of all, the new operation only goes up to tier 100, which means that you are going to be getting more content a lot quicker, and it means that you can get the top tier items quicker in Black Ops 4. Secondly, reserves only start at tier 101, which means that you are going to be earning a lot more direct issue content. And it will be less luck based, because that's the thing, if let's say you open up a reserve, it's basically a supply drop. You are going to be getting one new item and you don't know exactly what you are going to be getting. During the first operation, you could be getting the elusive SG-12 weapon variant, or you could be getting some common face paint for a specialist that you never use. Also within the battle pass, there is a lot of cool stuff that you can get. For example, reactive camos that you can put on a specific weapon, as well as new DLC camos and all kinds of things like that. And it's a really cool operation when it comes to the stuff that you are going to be getting, and you are going to be getting a lot less filler content because of the reserves. Also, it's a lot easier to tier up in this operation than it was for the beginning of the other operation, because in the other operation it actually took longer to rank up your tiers, as well as there's not a tier skip bonus that was only implemented a little bit later into the operation's life cycle. So that means it's a lot easier for any person to actually make it up to tier 100 in the new operation. So I must say, I do like the new operation more than the old operation. It's unfortunate that I was not able to make it all the way up to tier 200 because I want to get the ICR variant. However, it's not too big of a deal. Honestly, right now I cannot wait to make it up to tier 100, so that way I can unlock the new SWAT assault rifle. It actually looks really cool in Black Ops 4, and that's so come. I cannot wait to make it all the way up to tier 100, and at least it's tier 100 and not tier 200, which is really good. Also guys, if you were wondering, the 3 new DLC weapons that were added into Black Ops 4 are of course a new melee weapon, a new submachine gun, and a new assault rifle. Of course, the new melee weapon is just a standard melee weapon. It's basically just a combat knife reskin. However, the new submachine gun is actually a burst fire submachine gun, which is really interesting, as well as the new assault rifle is fully automatic. And this is actually the new melee weapon, and we just need to get this one kill, and we are going to be winning the game. Alright guys, so now I'm going to be switching it up a little bit, and I am going to be using the new Secret Santa melee weapon in just a standard game. Now, interestingly enough, if you do have dark matter camo, you can equip it even though you do not have gold as well as diamond unlocked for this particular weapon. That might actually be a glitch, so it is possible that will be patched in a future update. However, as of right now, you can actually put dark matter camo on the weapon even if you do not have gold unlocked for it. Also guys, if you would like to, feel free to comment down below what are your thoughts on the new DLC weapons in Black Ops 4. That's only if you do have access to the new DLC weapons. Honestly, I have very little experience with the new DLC weapons. However, from the experience that I do have from actually using it, I must say that the new DLC weapons are actually pretty good in my opinion. Alright guys, so that's where we're going to be ending off this video. Again, if you want to use the new DLC weapons for free in Black Ops 4, all you have to do is play Blackjack's gun game. And if you guys are wondering, you unlock the first DLC weapon at tier 25, and then the second one at tier 50, and then the final one, which is actually the SWAT, you unlock that at at tier 100. So yeah, that's where I'm going to be concluding this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to drop a like on today's video, as well as make sure to subscribe with post notifications turned on, so that way you guys will be notified whenever I upload a new video. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope to see you in the next one.